Hello everyone, again with you, Samil Ahmed. I am the CEO and co-founder of MARJ3 platform, and today we are talking about the American University in Bulgaria. It's a great university in Bulgaria, and I totally advise everyone to watch this podcast because it has a lot of information about a new country that you may have not heard or you don't have a lot of information. But after watching this podcast or this episode, you will totally change your mind. So let's start. So, hello, Alexandra. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hello, Sami, and thank you for inviting me to this wonderful event. It's a pleasure to be here, and good evening to everyone who is watching us.
Thank you so much. So, can you please introduce yourself, what you do in the university before we start talking about the university and the country?
All right, thank you. So, as you heard already, my name is Alexandra, and I'm a senior admissions counselor at the American University in Bulgaria. It's a wonderful pleasure for me to be here today at this podcast and to represent this wonderful institution that you may or you may not have heard about it. We are the American University in Bulgaria, established in 1991. And this year in September, actually, we are going to celebrate our 30th birthday. It's a unique institution, and we are the first American university actually in the southeastern part of Europe. So there are wonderful things that you have to hear about us today, and I hopefully will make sure to tell you all the parts that are important regarding this unique institution. So we are the first American university in this part of the world, the first American institution in Bulgaria, and we are providing high quality American style education. It's a unique liberal arts educational system that AUBG provides to our students, and it puts the students in the center with countless opportunities that we give them. Uh, Please interrupt
Okay.
me if I'm too
Yeah,
long
yeah, yeah, sure.
answering your question.
So can we talk about like I mentioned, Bulgaria is amazing destination because I have previously a lot of information about studying there, but for a lot of students it's a new destination. So can we talk a little bit more about it and what is the information about it? Why I should as a student think or study about Bulgaria?
Okay, that's a wonderful question. Thank you, Sami. So to start with Bulgaria, it's a very small and very friendly and nice country, I would say. I am born and raised in Bulgaria, but what I observe nowadays, it's a positive trend that many foreign students actually choose it as a destination to continue their undergraduate or graduate studies. There are many foreigners visiting Bulgaria as tourists or just as business people who want to establish their own company, their own business in Bulgaria. So it's a very unique country because we have the seaside very close by the university, not only the Bulgarian seaside, but also the Greek seaside is just 2 hours away from the city where the university is situated. Also, the capital of Bulgaria, Sofia, is just 1 hour away from the university as well. And I would call Bulgaria the small IT hub of the southeastern part of Europe, because there are many tech companies that are establishing their offices in Sofia. So it's a very wonderful place for entrepreneurs, people with such mindset. Besides the beautiful sightseeing, there is a wonderful climate out there. So it's a perfect place for foreigner students because it's also very safe. I would say our city where the university is situated, Blagoevgrad, it's rather small, 80,000 people, and 20,000 of them are students. So it makes it a perfect place for undergraduate or graduate studies. Should I continue with some information about the university?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. So I
Okay.
believe like for if I'm asking
Mhm.
someone from Bulgaria, I don't need any introduction about the American University in Bulgaria. But for international students, they didn't hear about it yet. So I'm so excited to share why American University in Bulgaria is one of the top destinations, and a lot of the students want to study there.
All right. So, what are the unique things about American University, and why a foreign student or coming from MENA region, from Egypt, or all over the world to choose the American University in Bulgaria is because we are a unique liberal arts system, as I mentioned earlier. We are providing high quality American education, which puts the students in the center of the educational system, and it gives them countless opportunities for growth and success. We have top professors coming from 5 continents, and we have small class sizes, which is actually giving the opportunity for more practice oriented curriculum, which is very important in such a changing environment. Um, and we have a variety of majors and minors. We have 13 majors and 19 minors, so students can explore a variety of subjects, variety of fields. They can go from business administration to economics to political science and international relations to mathematics, even if they want to specialize in it. Variety of countless opportunities. Not only that, but there are a lot of things that students can do in a place like the American University in Bulgaria. Like the typical American universities in the States, the American University in Bulgaria actually offers a lot of extracurricular activities on campus. Students can participate in more than 30 different student clubs, varying in many different fields and many different areas of interests. So let's say you are pursuing business administration major in the American University in Bulgaria. You can become part of the business club, which is actually the thing that puts you in the shoes of the student who make practice oriented experience, practice oriented curriculum. So you can design a business event, you can communicate with the most known businessmen in Bulgaria. You can even participate in one of the programs called Elevate. And while being a student at the American University in Bulgaria, you can actually establish your own startup. The program, as I mentioned, it's called Elevate, and it gives a lot of opportunities for mentorship and exploring different startup opportunities. So it's a wonderful hub for young minds, I would say. It gives students numerous and countless experiences. It gives students a variety of skills. The so-called soft skills is our focus. We want to prepare students to be the future leaders, the leaders of tomorrow, who are flexible, who are adaptive, who knows how to cope with the variety of situations. And I really think that the place is wonderful, providing wonderful opportunities and high quality standard and education.
Okay. So thank you for all this different information. So like always, we will have a small video from the university, and then we will talk about the requirement and how we can join this beautiful campus and great university.
The American University in Bulgaria delivers life-changing education and opens doors to endless opportunities for growth and success. Imagine a place where you receive high-quality American education taught by outstanding professors coming from 5 continents. Education accredited in both EU and the US that provides you with countless opportunities. Imagine a place where you join a community of talented students coming from 40 countries. A community where you can choose from over 30 student clubs to nourish your interests, work on meaningful projects, and make friendships for life. Imagine a place where you become a part of a supportive alumni network upon graduation. A network of people who continue their education in the world's leading schools, build careers in top global companies, or launch their own successful businesses. A network of ethical leaders and critical thinkers that shape a better tomorrow for the region and the world. Imagine.
So it's really nice to see also this information and some pictures from the students and the campus. It's always so helpful. So let's go to the requirements. What is the requirements to join the university?
If you allow me, just before mentioning the requirements, something
Sure.
really important and unique I forgot to mention about the American University in Bulgaria. But of course, in the live events, we always forget to mention something. So another uniqueness of the American University in Bulgaria, besides those that I've mentioned already, is that upon graduation, our students receive 2 diplomas, American and European. So we are unique because we are accredited both in the United States of America, but also in Bulgaria, which we are part of the European Union, which gives the students also the European diploma. So with those 2 diplomas, American and European, our graduates can explore tremendous opportunities all over the world, no matter if they want to go in, let's say, United States and continue their graduate studies or pursue some job opportunities or stay in Europe or go somewhere in Asia, for example. They can do that with those 2 diplomas. And another important part is that they can graduate with up to 2 majors and 2 minors. So with the 2 majors and 2 minors, again, tremendous opportunities ahead of them. Regarding the admissions requirements, we are actually 13 members of the admissions team at the American University in Bulgaria. And if the students don't remember everything what I say now, they can always get in touch with us and contact us. We're very helpful and we're willing to support each of the students through this admission process. So what we require is a high school diploma, high school transcript and a high school diploma once they graduate, but they can apply with a high school transcript, a CV, 2 recommendation letters, English proficiency tests that vary, and they can be found on our website, aubg.edu. Also, the CV is a very important part, just to mention briefly. We want to see that our students, actually our students that are applying currently, are active members, are active students who have participated in many extracurricular activities. They have been involved in different projects. This is something very important for us, and it's very important for the members of the scholarship committee, to see that our students are high achievers, high performers, they're passionate and eager in their fields, that they're active and they have been doing lots of things during their high school years. Also, we do interview with each of our students because we have the holistic approach, which is a very human relationship. It's a human relationship that we establish with each of our applicants. We want to get to know them even before they come to Bulgaria and before they come to American University in Bulgaria. We want to establish a good communication and friendship relationships with all of them. So we want to support them in the best possible way for their, smooth coming to the American University in Bulgaria. So if the students have any specific questions, I'm available to answer them.
A fast question from Mohammed. Do you have any ACT or SAT specific score needed?
This is a very good question. Actually, SAT and ACT and SAT are not obligatory requirements, but students can provide the results through College Board, but they're not mandatory. They're optional because they give them an opportunity actually to waive some of the introductory courses like Math 100 and English 100, but they don't influence the scholarship committee.
Okay, and talking about scholarship, so what is the tuition fees, and is there any available scholarship for the students?
It's a wonderful and very useful question once again. We do have a lot of scholarships and financial aid opportunities. Students can benefit from both. So the tuition fee at AUBG is $12,600 currently for an academic year. But on average, our students paid between $7,000 and $9,000, including accommodation, meal plan, and extracurricular activities, because we do have lots of scholarships and financial aid opportunities. Each of our students are encouraged to apply with financial aid documents. They're being reviewed by a financial aid committee, and based on the documents provided, the committee decides whether or not to award students with financial aid. But every student is capable of applying for such financial aid support. Another opportunity is the merit-based scholarships, which students automatically are reviewed for based on the obligatory admission requirements. So what the scholarship committee, the merit-based scholarship committee is reviewing are the high school grades, the English proficiency scores, the extracurricular activities that they mention in their CVs and portfolio, and the whole, package that the students apply with. So they need to focus also on the recommendation letters, on the interview as well, to put a good emphasis on that. So the whole, as I mentioned, the holistic approach we have in the admissions office.
Okay, thank you so much for all this information. It's really nice to have you, and hopefully we'll have you in more programs and more activities to always introduce your university for students from MENA region. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Sami. It has been a pleasure for me to participate.
Okay.
Have a nice evening.
Everyone. Thank you.